Welcome, everyone, to another session of Flames of the Divine. Chaos, if you would do the recap.
Who?
Gregor.
Me. I don't actually remember what happened last time. I know we got out of the temple. And CeeLo had that wicked dream.
And see, I do this to encourage my players to take notes. Now, what happened was, is after CeeLo, CeeLo claimed the card. After CeeLo claimed the cards and became cursed by them, and you all made your way out of the temple and ran into none other than Ladon himself, who was not able to attack you through the barrier surrounding the temple, but you talked. He agreed to let you pass as an exchange for giving him his glaive back. He seems to be attached to it for some reason. And then, and he revealed his true form as a dragon, and flew off. You were allowed to leave the plateau without any interference after that, and eventually you settled down to rest on your way back to the encampments, where Heaven and CeeLo both had dreams. CeeLo getting a mysterious message from her patron, she thinks, and Heaven formalizing her pact with the mysterious Ishak and becoming a warlock. Also, you all leveled up. So, we open up with you guys just re-entering the Fire Main encampment. The floor is yours.
Dallas, we should, Dallas, we should head to our matron, right?
To the matron Ziora, yes, we should. There's a lot I want to ask a couple of people here, but
We should probably warn them about Ladon, though.
That is imperative, yes.
Yeah. For context, it is quite early in the morning still at this point.
We don't know how long he's gonna give us that free pass.
And well, he did distinctly threaten my pride, so. All right. So I'd say it's relatively in agreement. We should, drop by our favorite matron.
Indeed.
He should not be here. Right. And now pretty much everyone but the sentries are still asleep at the moment. Oh, yes, Neku, do that thing.
Neku, do what thing?
Thing they got this level.
Ah. Is Bundy asleep as well?
He's just snoring. He's like snoring on top of a big pile of large palm leaves, basically.
Best not to wake him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Talos kind of instructs everyone to just quietly move past Bundy without making much noise.
Okay.
Right. He pokes his head through the tent, and he says, Matron Ziora.
Yes. Oh, you're back. And like, she looks to be like receiving a report. She looks to be in a meeting with two of the two of the warriors of your tribe, and they seem to be discussing something.
A good thing she's already awake. We didn't have to like disturb someone's sleep.
Yeah, like it is like 5 or 6 in the morning at this point. Like most of the camp is still asleep.
Apologies for the interruption.
And you're back. Say, you 5 have been up at the plateau. I don't suppose you know anything about why the gnolls are just poking their noses in more and more at this point.
Yeah, it was a thing with Ladon.
I figured. Could you elaborate?
Well, in order to he's blocked our path back from the plateau, and in exchange for not immediately murdering us, we gave him back his glaive so that he would let us go past. But we don't know how long he's gonna be peaceful.
In essence, we've recovered the artifact that he seems to be looking for.
So, then now he's definitely going to attack.
He was threatening to attack regardless. It's just now, aside from holding his word for at least a couple of days, he'll be more emboldened to see his threat through.
He has more reason to come after us now.
And
The very first,
There we go.
well, to be exact, Matron Ziora, the very first thing he said to me was that in essence, he asked me if I was of the Firemain pride, because, obviously he could tell from a glance, and he started threatening everyone in the pride.
it figures. It is. You learn anything else new about him? Because none of this is surprising so far.
He's a dragon.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's certainly one way of putting it.
I mean, how else would you put it?
Yeah, Talos thinks on that for a minute and just shrugs.
Yeah. Well, Briseus should be around back. One pause time. I want to see if she noticed that.
What, who did?
In the chat.
Oh, whoops, I was in the wrong tab.
Yeah. Heaven, are you making any effort to hide the blush?
Evan?
Heaven? Heaven,
Hello?
are you making any effort to hide the blush?
Yes.
Roll deception. And she glances at you for a moment and then shrugs. You just matched her.
Heaven mentally breathes a sigh of relief.
Is that like the second time that Heaven's rolled to hide her embarrassment?
Well, if Briseis is around the outside of the tent, then well, that's good. There are a few things I need to ask her.
Honestly,
Right.
she'd probably be very happy to hear that we've gotten the artifact.
And hopefully she has some sort of plan.
But yeah, I'm sure you don't just ask a bunch of people to get something that important and not have a plan for if they do get it.
Well, only one way to find out. Please excuse us, Matron Ziora.
So, as Zero says, and you find you find her and you find her out back. She's sort of like sitting as though she were meditating almost.
Briseis?
And and and, and yes. Oh, you're back. I, 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 and her gaze falls on Silo. I see you found them.
That is the good news, yes.
Dang, is that noticeable?
Well, Silo's eyes have gone white. Yes, I can see the bad news. It was.
Oh, well, you're aware of some bad news I'm not.
Yeah, I mean she's gotten some extra powers.
It was. They all. Those guards are. Those guards already have a hold of her.
So now that we have them, what do did you have like a plan about it?
And my plan. What and well, in general terms, to take them somewhere safe. If if in practical terms, suffice, some improvisation may be required.
Oh. Always reassuring.
And that and
Well, they're definitely not safe here. I mean, Ladon's on his way.
and wonderful.
Well, oh yes, and you've probably heard from the matron herself, but well, he has in essence threatened every single individual within the Pride.
He's also a dragon.
I already knew that.
Ah, yes, you've probably seen it more than a few times when you were tied up.
Yes. But enough of that. Those cards need to get somewhere safe. If I would prefer you hand them over to me, since I am essentially the only person in this world who cannot be claimed by them.
I can handle him just fine, actually.
You sure of that? You sure?
And she can't.
You all do remember what the effect of the cards is, right?
Well, and Well, Silo's the only one who knows all that in detail.
Yes, but we were also told the cards have that sort of effect. That they
Yeah,
wouldn't
from
want to part with them.
Yeah.
I'm not metagaming here, Woodward.
Okay. Wasn't entirely sure what you were referring to.
yeah, I believe Bryce herself told us that these cards would have this sort of hold over anyone who tries to touch them.
Yes.
So, is there a plan for getting them off of? Do you have a plan for getting them off of Silo then?
And, and magic to remove a magic to remove a curse would break it.
I believe Rudy can certainly help in that endeavor. If all else fails, we may also get the assistance of old Creon.
Hmm.
As,
Well,
as
well, if Rudy can
nonsensical.
do it, then,
Sorry,
well,
go ahead.
if the elf can do it, then why have you not done it yet?
We were more concerned with getting out of the temple and making sure that well, Laidon and his minions did not encounter us.
Yeah, that temple was not a very pleasant place.
Yes. It is more pleasant when it has a staff.
Which is to say, you.
Hey, well, past couple of millennia, yes.
That's it. Well, such as it is, we can only, now that we're in relative safety, we can try. First up, Telos will cast enhance ability on
Like,
Rudy.
Silo,
I
they are. By the way, before I do this, Silo, they are. Oh, they are having this discussion openly in front of you.
don't.
Yeah, Silo's kind of.
Never mind.
So, okay, so. Oh,
Oh shit!
Ah.
We just surrounded Silo for no reason.
Yeah. Given that you just had a long rest, you'd probably need longer than 4 hours. Oh yeah, but you literally just ended one like an hour ago. Is the thing.
Well, just I don't know.
All right. Well, that being the case,
Like, how long, Rudy? How long you need is not the issue. You cannot have like you cannot go immediately from one long rest to another.
all right. Well, regardless, with that in mind, belay that enhance ability. My apologies.
Yeah. Like, so yeah, there's just this big scene where you're all surrounding Silo, ready to pin her down, and then Rudy speaks up, and yeah.
With that, Telos tries
this-
to think on his feet.
This is awkward.
So, Silo,
Briseis is just face palming at that in the background, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Hope attack Talos.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Uh,
Can I intercept?
I mean, I don't think any of us would be able to see that coming.
um, yeah, not with. Yeah, you are unfortunately on the other side of Talos. So, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Not that it will land, because Talos' AC is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, like, hey, 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 hey. Hope springs out of nowhere, and like, lunging at him, stinger striking down, and then it's in that, and then it's like in the first Avengers movie. And then what you get is it's like in the first Avengers movie when Loki tries to mind control Iron Man. It's just ding, ding, ding.
I hope. What the hell?
I didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah. Stilo, could you at least let me speak for a moment?
When there's people surrounding me, you have to act on your instincts, Talos.
I was just standing. They all moved in.
Gregor steps back.
And that I entirely understand, Silo. And I understand that you're confident that you can handle it, that you'll be fine. And I'm sure there's almost nothing I can say to change your mind. But will you trust me? Will you trust us? Please.
Those are bold words from you, considering you don't trust my abilities, Talos.
It's not even about trust. We were tasked with delivering the cards to her. That was the job. It's not about trust.
Yeah, Tila, no offense, but she's been in charge of those things for like millennia.
The job
You
was to
are you?
deliver them. It wasn't about guarding them. That's not our job.
Is Silo clutching the cards, or does she have them in her bag or something?
They're in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Besides
Okay,
that,
still-
I would like my bag of holding back eventually.
I'm just thinking maybe I can pickpocket it from Silo.
Well, what can I well, Silo, what can I say or do to ha- have you well have you be more compliant with help of Briseis helping us in this endeavor?
Theo frowns as she looks thoughtful for a moment. She's trying to reasonably figure out something, and I just want the cards back.
You'll want them back after we're done, or
Yes.
all right. I think that's reasonable.
Mm. So, pulls out the cards from the bag of holding and looks to them.
I mean, don't we still need to do the remove curse? Oh, I mean, unless we could try something with that friend of yours, Talos.
I'll go and speak with him right. I'll go and speak with him right quick. You all just keep each other company until then. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Hey, sorry. Hey, CeeLo, sorry for just like surrounding you like that out of nowhere. For what it's worth.
Don't understand why you needed to do that, but it's your choice in the matter.
You guys want to do any more role playing, or
Waiting on you guys.
I just thought we were going to cut to your conversation with.
all right? Talos makes his way. I am down from the little hill and comes into Creon's shop. Well, tent. Creon. Good morning, Creon.
Oh, hey, Dallas. Did you have fun? You have fun on the plateau?
Definition of fun. But listen,
That's
we
kind of
need.
fun.
Well, listen, we need your help. How well versed are you? How well versed are you in the removal of curses?
Well, I don't know the spell, but give me like an hour or two.
An hour or two, and you're so. How about an especially potent removal of a curse?
Serious, is it?
Well, we are talking an artifact that has been guarded for a millennia, in essence. The kind that you're not supposed to touch.
Ugh. I'll have to get my special mixture for something like that. Give me an hour or two.
All right then. Oh, and before I leave, I wish to ask something else of you. Just a simple question.
Yeah.
How well versed are you in the creatures of the Shadowfell?
Uh, 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 more than most would admit to.
Well, rather curiously, this late-on fellow that the tribe has been having trouble with lately, not only does he seem connected to the Shadowfell, but he transformed into a dragon, all that right in front of us.
Oh,
I don't know if the two are related, but, well, maybe you could share something with us once we're all here.
well, yeah. So he is what is known as a shadow dragon.
Shadow dragon. Something we should be very careful of, I imagine.
And well, I mean, it's a dragon. Of course, you should be careful.
Fair enough. Oh, and Talos is about to turn to leave and says, "Oh, one more thing, if I may."
Yes.
Does the name Ishak sound familiar to you? No? It, uh, does Talos believe him?
I mean, you can roll insight if you want.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, the name doesn't seem to mean anything to him at all.
A man with red skin and fiery red hair, yellow eyes.
You just described, like, half the devils in hell.
Hmm. I suppose it was a bit too much to hope for, but I thought I should ask. All right, well, we'll give you a couple of hours, and we'll be over shortly.
Like, he's already, like, trying to get the lid it off a jar of what you don't know, and you don't know what it's full of, and frankly, you don't want to.
Before he leaves, Talos just quickly comes over, takes the jar, taps it on the side of a bench, and tries to open it for him.
Yeah, that does the trick.
There you go.
Now, Talos, as you turn to leave, at first you think your eyes must be playing tricks on you because all of a sudden it's dark outside, but it was just getting light. The rest of you all notice this all of a sudden as well. Now, Gregor, you're relatively new, so this is a thing you have not actually encountered, but in this world, about once a month, there is a phenomenon known as the Black Sun, where the sun goes dark and undead rise across the land and start attacking people.
What,
No one really knows. Yeah, no one
I kn-
really. What?
Sorry, would I know that in universe?
Oh yeah, like this is common knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, no one really knows what caused it, and frankly, it's mainly relevant to the other campaign taking place alongside this one. But this one is unusual in one key way. Like, for all of you, by all of your accounts, this one's 2 days early.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Like when the sentries start to notice this, they start scrambling to alert everyone, and Bun Bundy like wakes up in confusion at all the noise. Zero are like charged out of the tent, heads into and heads into basically closer to the center or the encampment, and you can hear him or her like starting to bark orders. Like everyone's kind of scrambling.
Seven hells. Creon, Black Sun.
What? Puts down the on the mixture and grabs his staff. What the fuck?
I know, it's early, but nothing for it. Get everything ready.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is not good.
We should go find Talos.
Yeah.
God, this timing.
Yeah. And you five, the five of you, like to the south. You can hear off in the distance. And no one moved too far yet. I want to describe something. you can hear off the distance. Help! I think you forgot me here. Help! You on the island.
Oh Lord, he's still here.
Yeah, still tied to that post.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Like again, you can see like it's getting darker and darker pretty rapidly. It went over, but but just before it fades completely, he, the five of you those of you who are not Talos, because he has no line of sight to this, roll perception to see which one of you spots this. Okay, Heaven and Chaos, Heaven and Gregor, just before it becomes too dark to see outside the firelight at all. You swear you spot, or you see something floating, a figure. It seems to be sort of almost floating out of the river and onto the docks. Talos. Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
I did.
Something just floated out of the river. Doesn't look friendly, frankly.
You cannot see it at this point. You only got the faintest glimpse of it before the lights went out completely. Talos, you're hearing a bit of a rustle in the bushes over that a ways, and a low growl that does not sound altogether natural to you. And then you hear an aborted scream before, like it just sounds like someone started to scream and then just quiet.
Yeah, Talus immediately draws his blade and starts proceeding to the center of the encampment with caution.
Right over that way. Right over. Yeah. Okay, so you're headed south?
First he's making a...
You can and move at this point, but tell me what you're doing once Talos is once Talos gets done explaining.
All right, so just right quick. First, Talus makes sure that Creon's students are okay, that they're with their teacher, and then he slowly proceeds to the center of the camp.
The students are like they've filed into the tent and they're busy just getting behind cover.
But
okay,
yeah.
So and Rudy makes a beeline for her brother. Okay.
Still would follow.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Hold on, Rudy. You make it about this far before something sails out out of the sails out of the darkness. A glowing bolt of light. It just sails out of the darkness and is towards you. And just it goes right past your ear, missing you. At this point, yeah, it seems to be coming from this way. At this point, I need you all to roll initiative.
Quick question. Do Heaven and I like hear something?
Yeah, you hear stuff. You can only see the parts that are lit, which is not nothing because there are fires. Because there are fires going.
Yeah, because like I was just because we don't really have we don't really know what we're fighting right now.
And yeah, like right now, like you saw the a sort of spooky magic death bolt. Let's go on fire and get fired at Rudy, but you have no idea. But you can't see whatever it was that caused it. Speaking of which, what are what are the two of you doing?
I mean, I'd been planning to go regroup with Talos, but I guess
yeah.
I'm just gonna say that Rudy and CeeLo like took off really fast.
Yeah.
That's who he's asking.
Yeah, like okay, so yeah, like Heaven and Greg, are you had a short time to sort of react, act, and start moving before this all happened. Where did you go?
Before you said roll initiative, I was going to follow after CeeLo. Now I can't find her.
Okay, if you followed her closely, you would have. You'd be hereabouts.
Okay.
Yeah. Gregor, you tried to link up with Talos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be here.
All right.
All right, so that first turn. Hope. Did I remember to give Hope Dark Vision? Yes, I did.
Hope is going to take the dash action.
All right. To where?
To Rudy's brother. So I believe it's 120. Does Hope have 60? Let me check that. Yeah, he does have 60. So that's gonna make it.
Oh yeah.
And that will be Hope's turn.
Yes, and from here, you can actually or you can actually make out what you're up against. Let me just delete all the stat info info from here before I show you.
Okay, it's like Spectre, some kind.
Yeah. Okay, Rudy.
Alright. I am going to start humming a tune. And that means I can move an extra 10 feet compared to my normal 40. And you said the bolts came from around here, right?
It came from this direction, but you cannot but you cannot see whatever fired it as yet.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Well,
He said, "Fuck it."
I assume you make sure not to hit your brother.
Yes, though I will make it so that it lightly, you know. I want him to feel the heat.
So you do. All right.
Singe his eyebrows.
Yeah, that's the same.
Well,
Actually, before you roll, before you announce the roll,
wait, what?
he takes a 4. He takes a 4. I can see him.
And so you can. Okay, to explain Silo's class feature she got this level was that she basically has the divination wizard portent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just yeah, just so it clearly didn't. So it clearly was not expecting that kind of a resistance, and well, Rudy can't see it, but Silo can through hope. That fireball hits it dead on.
That's my turn.
All right. Yeah, like yeah. So yeah, Silo, you can already see this thing is hurting. Gregor?
I have literally no idea where the thing is, and I'm out of torches. Well, not out of. Well, they all got soaked.
I mean, they would have dried off by now.
Oh, well, then I guess I'll light a torch then, so that I can see better.
Okay. 20 feet of light. 20 feet of 20 feet of light.
And then I'm just gonna move here. Wait. Here. And that'll be my turn.
Right. Right. Okay, so Evan.
Since I can't see squat, I cast dancing lights in order to get some visual. Let's see. Oh,
It sounded like you just came up with something.
no, I saw the light and like. Wait, can I still use dancing lights?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I use dancing lights and I don't have anything for my bonus. Really gotta invest something in that. But I just cast dancing lights and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Adjian is still tied up, so he's gonna do the only thing he's really capable of doing at the moment, and he's gonna go invisible. Yeah. Okay, Silip, you're next.
Okay, I'm going to move 35 feet. And I'm going to use Summon Fae. And I'm going to choose Fuming.
Okay. Oh. Okay, One moment while I pull that out.
I'm sorry. I should have told you,
No,
but
it's
I
fine.
wasn't planning.
I just did not notice you take that. I'm gonna have to have some of those ready going forward. Okay, so okay, you already have its character sheet? Do you already have the character sheet ready?
I do not.
Uh,
But I did pull it up, but it's
Yeah.
not on Roll20.
That's weird.
Oh wait, I can't use that spell. I don't have the component.
Ah, that's right.
All right, I'll find out later. All right,
Oh well.
I will use Call Lightning then.
And let me see. My oh my. All right. So where do you call down lightning?
All right, yeah, it's 120 feet. So I see him. Gonna call it on him. Oh wow, how big is that? 60-foot radius. Well, how?
Yep. Well, the cloud is 60 foot is a 60 foot radius. The lightning bolts are only a 5 foot radius.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call a center on him.
Okay. Yeah. The air was pretty clear. It was shaping up to be a nice day. So no storm for you to take advantage of.
Oh, okay. I will roll the attack then.
Right. All right. So yeah, it fails that one quite handily.
Nice.
The Deathlock White is obliterated, and and the docks are scorched beyond repair.
And as a bonus, oh, actually, there's no reason to. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah. Okay. Talos.
Sorry for that. All right. So, quick flash of lightning and everything aside, Talos is thinking whatever's going on here, his mates here probably got it on lockdown. And he remembers the rustling he heard up north near Creon's tent. And he quickly shouts to Gregor and Heaven, who he can see. I heard some rustling by the bushes at Creon's tent. I'm going to check to see what it was. Last thing we need is his students getting hurt. If anything happens, you yell for me.
Gregor gives him a thumbs up.
Right, and
Even not.
Talos takes the dash action and moves through the brush here to try and find the source of the noise.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and go in. Okay, well, you do see some stuff, but start by rolling perception real fast. Okay, what you do spot is right here. It appears to be a fire main warrior, but like moving through the bushes and moving weirdly, like moving really like just a slow, stiff walk.
Almost
And
like a marionette.
Maybe. But also, as you take another good look, you get a bit closer. Yeah, he's covered in blood.
Telos places his shield in front of himself and readies his blade, and he says in Leonin, identify yourself and brief me on the situation. Basically, sort of the typical demanding of what's going on.
And no response except to turn and start lumbering towards you.
Yeah, Talos isn't liking this, so to wrap up his action as a bonus action, he will use one of his spell slots and cast Shield of Glory on himself.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. Who's... I will correct. And in the meantime, okay. In the meantime, so, the result of your the result of the perception roll. Gregor, you were the one standing near the bushes, so you're the one. So you're the first one and to meet this guy. Like, out of the shadows, as if out of nowhere, this a thing lunges and just lunges out of the bushes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yes, specifically this thing. Yeah, and it's good, and it is going to and it's gonna start swinging right at you. So it slashes at you with its claws. And its claws just rake off your armor, not doing any harm, but there are some noticeable scratch marks now. And it follows through with a bite. But you just managed to catch the bite on your shield and force it back. And then, as a bonus action, it's gonna hide because it can do that. Okay, roll perception to counter.
Yeah. Fuck.
It just vanishes back into the shadows. And this thing, which shares its turn, lumbers over towards you, Talos. and takes a swipe at you with its claws. Oh yeah, Heaven saw that, by the way. And also and also caught by your armor. Like now that you're close to this thing, yeah, this thing is clearly undead.
Talos looks somewhat mournful, seeing his fellow Pride member like this, and he says, "Whatever beast turned you into this, I swear I'll slay it."
And Hope is next.
Hope is going to do the Hope thing and try to cut the rope.
Okay, what would this be? Okay, tell me, tell you what, we'll make this a sleight of hand check, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And just to see if you get it done this turn or next turn, because like these are
Okay.
some pretty thick ropes.
Got it. 13.
That is enough to get. That is enough to get him to get Aegeon loose. Yeah, Aegeon is now no longer bound. My thanks. My thanks. My thanks, small creature. Oh, it's a pseudo dragon. At the Raging Court today. And as he makes another dumb remark, Silo through Hope's ears, you hear something a little bit further up the river. A faint rasping sound almost. It sounds like it's getting closer.
We're not done yet, Rudy.
I didn't think we would be.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were
Yeah,
saying
it's-
it's my turn.
you're
I'm going to move up here. No, I won't be able to get to him in time. Okay. I will move here and hold an action to firebolt the first creature I see.
okay. Hey, Gregor.
So wait, I can hold a spell to like shoot when I see a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to hold guiding bolt
There.
and
Bear in mind, with leveled spells, it's a gamble, because if your next turn rolls around and you haven't spotted something, then you lose the spell.
Well.
Which is
you
why
can
I used fire, which is why I used a cantrip, so I don't waste a leveled spell on something that might not come.
okay.
Yeah.
You're fine to use it, just be aware that if the creature doesn't appear, you lose that.
You basically have to weigh your options. Is the gambit worth taking?
Okay, let me
Yeah.
hold on. Can I hold Sacred Flame instead?
Yeah. Like,
All right.
of course, Of course, bear in mind, like if you got any kind of buff spells or anything, and this would also be an opportunity to apply those.
I don't think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be my turn. Then I'll hold Sacred Flame for when it comes back.
Small bit of DM advice is to consider your entire spell list, not just the damaging ones.
Yeah.
So Heaven, it's your turn.
Alright. Do I? Yeah, I don't see any foes.
That's true. It's dark.
You did see that thing, slash at me.
Yeah, you did see it. You have a general idea of where it disappeared into these bushes, but you have no idea exactly where it is.
This is gonna be tricky. I'll move here. Oh. And I see it now. Unless that's a flub.
What?
I see it now. I moved about 10 feet.
Yeah, I can see it too. It's in the dancing lights now.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, well, I see one of them.
Okay. Sure. Dancing light should only give you 10 feet.
Huh? Then.
Did I?
Oh, because I can see him here.
It's like in the edges of it.
Yeah. Wait, Gregor has torches or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a torch. Yes.
That must be why.
Right. Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, yeah, the dim light. Yep.
Alright.
Given that his ability, gonna hide him away. For now, he is still hidden. Yeah.
Okay. Now. Okay, so he's hidden. It's gonna be a long shot, but Evan is gonna try a new spell she learned from Yashak, and just randomly blast the brush.
With what?
With Eldritch Blast.
Okay, that's going to be a disadvantage roll, but that hits it. Yeah, and remember, because you're level 6, so you get 2 beams of that.
Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. I'm a level 1 warlock.
Yeah, no, cantrips are based on your character level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
so,
I throw.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then roll again, also with disadvantage.
Okay. Oops, I must have.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong thing.
Okay, that's 6 force damage, and actually, it makes this little noise of pain when you hit it, like. Ah! So actually, you just pinpointed its hiding spots. Gregor, if you would like to unleash your held action. Okay, and also Heaven, go again and fire again, no longer with disadvantage.
Damn, we're really going in on this thing.
Unfortunately, that does not hit it. But that's a natural. That is a natural 1 on its dex check, and it's dex save.
So it takes 8 radiant damage.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, it was hidden perfectly, and Heaven blind fired it. It hit it by luck, and then you two just lit it up.
Sweet.
Does he get a light on him?
Sacred Flame isn't really. Yeah, Sacred Flame is kind of a magic fire, so no, he does not get set on fire.
Darn.
Same
I
with
guess
Eldritch Blast.
Well,
That was
Eldritch Blast is like pure magic damage. It's not fire at all.
That was kind of my.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is not. Sacred Flame isn't fire so much as sort of a divine glow.
That was kind of my thought process with guiding bolt in the first place to like unhide it.
Yeah.
And
Like-
think of Sacred Flame more of like a flash fire, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so Adjin is free and actually still invisible, which puts him in a pretty good position actually, because he saw that little light too. He rolls over and grabs, and his weaponry, by the way, is kind of just like put in a box near where he keeps his possessions and everything. He reaches into that box and pulls out a musket. And he aims it. And it's in range. Inch. And
Are you sure you
and-
can actually see it?
it just got lit up basically. It's been
Okay.
It's been knocked out of hiding, and it's in light.
Okay.
Like grumbling that he missed, he's gonna action surge and fire again.
He's a fighter.
Yep. And being an arcane archer, or arcane musketeer, I guess in this case.
Arcane gunslinger.
Musketeer. He doesn't really gunsling. He uses a rifle.
Fair enough. I just thought that was kind of cool.
So, yeah. So, I actually didn't occur to me that I might need a D12 today.
Damn, this guy's awesome.
Well, he came all the way here to hunt the Fleecemane Lion for a reason, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The man was confident enough he could take it.
Okay, so with his the shadow shot applied, okay. So actually, honestly, pretty much everyone except Talos at this point, because he's in the light, so you all see this. You see his next shot flash purple as it fires, and just hit the Shadow Gas dead on. And the Shadow Gas needs to make a save. The Shadow Gas takes a good chunk of damage.
Damn.
And he needs to make a saving throw real fast.
Arcane Archer's a no joke, man.
Yeah.
I gotta shake this guy's hand afterwards.
Unfortunately, he dumped intelligence, so the saving throw isn't going to be high. And so the Shadow Gas rolled as nat 20 that save, so it is not blinded.
That's still damage.
Yeah. But the shot did break his invisibility. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to be able to. Oh, it's so nice to be able to stretch my legs again. I keep forgetting what exact accent I give him.
You can say
Still,
he's trying out a variety of accents to see what makes him sound
No.
better.
I am legitimately just trying to do like this a standard just British received the British received pronunciation thing, and I just can't seem to pull it off tonight.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, seal it. Go right ahead.
I'm gonna cast an Eldritch Blast on this guy.
Okay. You cast 2 Eldritch Blasts on this guy. Go ahead. The first one misses, the second one hits. Okay, that's another 8 damage. Yeah, this guy's getting lit up.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
And yeah, there we go. Talos, it's your turn next. You didn't see any. You didn't really see any of this, by the way, but you kind of made out like a bunch of lights flash. It's flashing in the distance. Like the one purple flash accompanied by what you're pretty sure was a gunshot. Actually, I never asked this question. In Silo, Heaven, Gregor, what color are all your magic spells? What color is your magic?
I always envisioned like gold, like a yellow gold.
Okay, so you also see sort of a yellow gold flare, Heaven.
Like a pinkish purple, like kind of what I have with my rings.
Yeah. Silo?
A dark bluish.
Yeah. So Talos, you see a purple, like this purple flash accompanied by a gunshot, a bright yellow gold flare, and a bunch of blue and pink it's going off in rapid succession, and you also hear something just like screeching out in pain. Yeah.
And he can't identify it, can he?
Well, you can hear where it's coming from at this point, but you do not have direct line of sight because all these trees are in your way.
No direct line of sight. Gotcha.
Yeah, you could move through them with a bit of effort, but you're a bit occupied at the moment.
I wonder if that'd be a good idea. Because
Yeah. By the way, while this is going on, like you can hear the sounds of more fighting off in the distance.
all right. Talos currently has tunnel vision, so he's going because he's kind of feeling a little sorrowful for again seeing his pride mate in the state he is.
Doesn't really look like anyone you knew. Like, it's a big pride you didn't know everyone personally, but
yeah, but when you all travel together, when you all live together, regardless if you don't know them, it still hurts to see them like this.
Indeed.
But yeah, so Talos is going to quickly try and put this poor guy out of his misery.
Right. That hits.
Alright, and just add... no, I shouldn't do that. Alright, next attack.
That misses.
Probably should have. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, so your sword swing kind of bites into him, and it actually it gets a bit stuck in it, and yeah, your undead pride mate doesn't seem to notice at all. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. This is gonna sound a little silly, but wanna try something. Within 10 feet.
Oh, this will be good.
Start talking like this.
Talos will move around in in this direction, kind of getting into the brush a little.
Okay.
And how far is this guy?
Yeah. Like, you still don't have a straight shot at him, but you can kind of make make out his figure at this point.
All right. Well, I'll just say, just so that I use all my actions, while still keeping this guy within relative. Talos sort of just quickly whips around into the brush because he figures there's probably still more in here. And he lets out a vicious and, from the diaphragm rumbling roar.
Okay, what is your spell DC? What? Not a spell. What's your DC for it?
It's 8 plus 3 plus 3, so 8 plus 6, so 14.
Okay, yeah, this guy is out of range, I'm afraid, but
oh yeah, I had this fucking thing set up, sorry. I completely forgot I had it set up, so it was easy.
Yeah. So, charm, exhaustion, and poison. Oddly enough, neither of them are immune to fear. But the shadow gas is out of range. And yeah, so this guy fails. It starts like sort of lumbering away from you. Doesn't move because it's not his turn, but
Alright.
But
there we go.
Yeah. But the shadow gas heard you. Well, it just heard a direct challenge. He's charging at you. Okay.
Biggest mistake of its short existence.
Well, we'll see. It goes at you with a bite. 13 total will not hit you. Goes after you with its claws. It's 17 total, still will not hit you. And then it's going to use its bonus action. Wait, yeah, it's in dim. It's in dim light, so it can still hide as a bonus action. and it that's a natural 1 on its stealth check. So what happens is it tries to melt back into the bushes as it did before, but you just grab it.
Yep, Talos hooks the thing as it tries to escape it. He says, "Where do you think you're going? I'm going to make you suffer for what you did."
Is it smart enough? Go ahead. Go. Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be much anyway, but sure.
And yeah. It appears to be second guessing itself. By the way, up close, this thing stinks. Like, it smells awful.
Alright, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. But, next on the turn order, Hope.
Hope is going to fly over here and just take the stealth action, hide action.
Yeah. All right. When he does, you see a thing. Hope sees a thing. Remember how you heard something approaching from the river?
Mm. Oh.
It looks like a big flying snake thing, but a skeleton of one.
It's flying?
Well, it's kind of hovering over the water.
Okay. I'm not taking chances after seeing that. We're gonna head back.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm gonna take the hide action, so.
All right. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it looks right at Hope.
Oh, good. Okay. That is my turn.
It's the Bone Naga's turn now. Okay. Yeah, it surges right in Hope's direction. And completely ignores Hope to fire a ray of frost at Silo. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a magic ability?
What?
Is that a magic ability?
It is magic, yes. There's no saving throw involved in here. It was literally just the Ray of Frost cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of just testing the waters at the moment. By the way, you take 9 cold damage and your speed is reduced by 10 until the start of the Bone Naga's next turn.
Okay, do I have to make a save throw?
No, there is no saving throw. It happens.
No, a con check.
No. Remind me, what are you concentrating on? Oh, right.
Call
lightning. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Which you have advantage on those, I believe.
Yep.
That is more than enough. Okay. Rudy?
Alright. I can see the Bone Naga.
Yep, it's just visible at the edge of this light.
I'm going to move forward because my brother's an idiot, and, yeah. Just fireball.
Okay. Just fireball. Alright. Well, its dexterity is okay. Let's see how this goes.
And that will be my turn.
It passes, so that is 10 damage only.
That is my turn.
Okay. Gregor?
Can I shoot this thing? Like, do I, like, I don't really know.
At this point, like, you're kind of at the end of the line of trees. You can just about get a clear shot at him if you intend to use the bow.
Yes, I intend to. I'm gonna shoot him with the red feather bow.
Okay. Yeah, that misses, unfortunately. Oh, actually, yeah, that misses. Yeah, like, I was about to ask what your bonus was, but wait, it automatically applies. Yeah, okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Evan?
Okay. So Talos is getting attacked, right?
Well,
I wouldn't put it that way.
He's up against two. Yeah, I wouldn't really put it that way, but he is up against 2 people. Well, 2 monsters.
I call out to Talos. Talos, you need a hand?
Perfectly fine. One shitting itself and the other second guessing.
You mind if I take a shot at him?
Go for it. Be my guest, my lady.
I fire toward the left of Talos' voice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Heaven can see, but she's just guessing.
If you can see, then Heaven can see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to roll severity for that. 1 severity, so you just miss. Roll again.
Alright. Much better.
That hits. Okay, that's another 4 damage. Which, yeah, from a bit hard to tell in this light, but he doesn't look too good. Any bonus action stuff?
The only bonus action I can... Oh, anybody need inspiration?
Give it to me. Give it. I don't think you can reach that far. How far is inspiration?
Let me...
Inspiration is 30 feet.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
yeah, you are well out of range.
It's 60 feet, but yeah.
60 feet.
Up 60 feet, but yeah, out of range.
Alright, anyone near me need a inspiration?
Give it to Gregor.
What does it do?
Basically, you can add it to a roll of your choice.
You can add a 1d8.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it's
If
one
you're
use only.
worried, just to quickly say,
Basically, if
put
you
it this-
flub up, you roll a 1d8, and that'll add to your score.
Yeah.
but it has to be before the DM declares it's a hit or a miss. So basically, if you're afraid you've messed up your roll, then you can add it.
And
So it's like
Yeah.
the level, like so it's kind of like choosing a level.
It's more insurance to make sure something happens.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're lucky.
it improves your 2 hits, not your damage.
I mean, in the sense that you have to do it, like choose to do it before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like basically you can use it after, like you can use it after, or you see the result, but you can use it after you roll, but before you know the result.
Okay.
So
So,
is
yeah.
that your turn?
So yeah, again, you're safe until the DM declares it's a hit or a miss.
So Heaven, is that your turn?
Yep. I grant Gregor Bardic Inspiration.
So Adjin is gonna turn to see what Rudy threw a fireball at. What? What hellish land is this? And he's gonna fire another musket shot right at it. And hit. Not bad. And that's going to be his second shadow shot. It's okay. That shot hits the bone naga quite hard, and but and the bone naga does not go blind. Ajin's like looking increasingly annoyed that that neither of his 2 shadow shots per day have blinded anyone. Silo, it is your turn.
I'm going to This thing's a big creature, right?
It is a large creature, yes.
Gonna move closer to it.
Okay.
Right about here. Well, right here. And I'm gonna fire an Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. Roll your 2 attacks. That one misses, and the second one hits. Okay, so the beam of blue energy collides directly with it.
Gotta keep going.
All right,
And that's my turn.
Talos.
All right. Bearing down on this guy here.
All right,
So we go 1.
that hits.
Going to add a first level Divine Smite on that one.
Okay. Hey, dead. How do you want to do this?
Gregor and Heaven just see this flash of fiery orange light and almost blindingly as, well, it seems to go silent for a moment over here before you, after a couple of seconds, you hear Talos yell out, "It's dead, don't worry."
Good riddance. That thing scratched up my armor.
Yep.
Shame it didn't hit flesh. I hear women from the outside that love scars. And second attack.
That also hits.
Alright, just a simple attack, so yeah, 10 damage.
It's still on its feet, just barely.
Talos will reposition out of the brush and back onto a clear path. And that'll be his turn. Actually,
I accidentally skipped through it.
Actually, has it been... Hold on. How long does this last for?
How long does what last for?
Shield of Faith. How long does it last for? Is it like
Oh,
an hour?
I don't know, but I'm I don't know, but
Hang on, I don't stall the game on my account. Keep going.
Either way, you still have it up at this point.
Yep, 10 minutes. I'm all good. Don't worry.
And okay, so it is the Leonin Ghoul basically his turn. His turn now. It takes one last feeble swipe at you with its claws. Does a 22 hit you?
Sorry to say, mate, it doesn't.
So, it goes in for a punch, and right to your face, and you just don't flinch.
Just take it right to the forehead.
Dude, I know your armor's ridiculous. This thing is a bog standard ghoul. It never had a chance against you.
Fortunate as it is.
Yeah. Hope's turn.
Hope is going to do the stupid and challenge the Naga to a rightful attack duel. And by that, I mean he's going to go right beside Naga and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Can't hit me.
Can't hit me.
Labona. Yeah, no. Roll persuasion. This is going to be rather difficult.
I guess you could say he's really hopeful.
Hope roll persuasion, right?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not enough. He was going to do the same thing either way. It just this only affects the target. The Bone Naga's turn. And the Bone Naga floats over here. Does Hope get an attack of opportunity?
He does.
Go ahead and roll.
18.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. The damage is magic, is it not? Because of one of your abilities?
Yep, it is magical.
Okay. However, the Bone Naga is immune to poison, so that second effect doesn't apply at all.
Okay.
So, this thing is now floating in front of you, and it's in pretty bad shape, but you see it open its mouth, and a crackling light starts forming inside. I need both Silo and Rudy to make dex saves. And I'm going to need some more d6s. Because it's cast Lightning Bolt on the two of you.
Hey, I got advantage. It doesn't matter. Okay.
It's not going to save you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, Rudy, the Bone Naga casts Lightning Bolt on you and Silo. Roll your dex save, please.
Okay. Give me a second.
Oh, actually, Rudy, you did pass. The DC was 12.
Hey, I did pass.
It's a dex save.
I'm sorry, you said my name, so I got confused there.
Yeah. Right. Oh, well, I meant Silo. But, okay, you both passed, so you're both going to take half of this.
I just imagine you got this giant bag of dice next to your computer.
Now it is a perfectly reasonably sized bag of dice.
Reasonable.
36.
Sure, Led.
Okay, you each take 18 damage. Silo, that's 18 damage?
Yeah. Can I take only 9 damage?
That... You can.
Yeah, take only 9 damage.
Okay, that is... Yeah, it's all this Bone Naga can do this turn. Rudy? You're
Yeah.
smoking a bit now. And your hair is kind of end of on end.
Do I keep up the call lightning?
Nah, it's gotta be at least a 10.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the thundercloud or you summon starts to dissipate.
Ready?
Let's see. I'm working it out.
No worries, just making sure you're okay.
I will move back here and use my whip.
The whip's range is 15 feet.
Are you sure? I was told it was 20.
No, it's 15.
Okay, I'll move 5 feet back.
Yeah, like let me check, because it says on the weapons description, 15. And that does hit, by the way.
Okay.
You ding it. It's still holding up. Like, you whack right into it. It's still holding on just barely.
That will be my turn.
You have multi-attack now, Rudy.
Oh,
You have extra attack.
right. I forgot about that.
Fortunately, that does not hit.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
All right. Gregor?
Yes. I will move over here, and I'll try to shoot this one with the red feather bow.
Okay.
And I'll use the inspiration, because why not?
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll.
How do I do that again?
It's a 1d8.
Yeah, it's literally just on the sidebar. There should be there's like there's a d20 option, and that's the dice roller.
So I just hit the D8 button?
Yep.
Okay. You didn't need to spend the inspiration on that, you would have hit anyway, but go ahead and roll damage.
That's metagaming, though. He wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. I know, but I'm going to inform him. This thing has an armor of 12, and had an armor of 12 because it's dead now. How do you want to do this?
Well, as it goes to strike for to land another strike on Talos, it suddenly stops as there is now an arrow between his eyes.
He just slumps lifeless to the ground.
Talos catches him and slowly lowers the former Leon into the ground.
We all good? We good over here, Talos?
We should be.
All right, good.
Okay, I'm going to turn off night vision so I can actually see what you guys can see.
I haven't heard any further yells or growls, so I think this side. So I think this side is for the most part cleared.
Okay. Evan?
Alright, can I send?
And
Go ahead.
you can see, and if Eldritch Blast is what you want, you are in range.
On the big worm?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast has a long range.
Go. 1, 2.
Okay, the first one misses, the second one absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ow. Only 4?
Don't worry, it only had 2. How do you want to kill it? This pink beam of magic sails past and sails past
CeeLo and Rudy.
yes,
And
sails by CeeLo's ear and hits the Naga and does what to it?
it headshot shatters skull. Boom. Headshot.
Remember what happened into the skeletons in Skyrim when you hit them with literally everything?
It collapsed.
And they literally just fall to pieces, clattering all over the ground. And that is what happens here. And as you do that, you feel a surge of almost adrenaline, like a surge of really dopamine to your head. Like bringing that thing down with your magic felt really good.
Okay.
Combat. Yep. Combat is now over.
Damn, have a nice shot. Gregor like yells from right here.
Yeah. There's one other
Heaven
detail, but
grins at
there's one other detail, but none of you were close enough to see it.
Oh boy.
And Heaven, you do not see it either.
Heaven grins at Gregor. Thanks. I only just learned this spell the other night.
Yeah. Like everything in this area, you still hear sounds of fighting around the camp, but everything in this area seems to have settled down at this point.
Come on, we should regroup with the others.
You're right.
Gregor like turns to Talos. You coming?
I'll catch up in a moment. Give me a few give me a few minutes.
Understood.
When Gregor leaves with Heaven, Talos turns back to the lifeless body of his former primate and tries to gently remove the arrow from his head.
Go ahead and roll call this a strength check. Like you can get it out just fine, but just to see how much control you have. Yeah, like you get it out without damaging it too much further.
He drops the arrow on the ground and picks up the body and carries it over to the center of the encampment here.
And okay, as you do that, and as the rest of the party regroups on the island, we're a few minutes over time, so I think that's as good a place as any to leave off. We will pick up. We will pick back up in this moment next session as you figure out why the hell this happened 2 days early.
Oh boy.
Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.